Homelessness has been a persistent issue in America, particularly in urban areas where economic disparities are pronounced. The Department of Housing and Urban Development reports that on a single night in 2023, over 580,000 people were experiencing homelessness in the U.S. This figure has continued to rise due to various factors, from the economic impacts of COVID-19 to an ongoing shortage of affordable housing. As populations increase and housing costs soar, the lack of adequate support for the homeless population has exacerbated the crisis, especially in major cities. So, here is the list of homelessness crisis alarms in America's largest cities. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel and comment your thought. Here we go. Number 1. New York City. New York City, with its dense population and high cost of living, has long struggled with homelessness. As of 2024, NYC's homeless population was around 80,000 on any given night, one of the highest in the country. Factors contributing to homelessness in NYC include a significant affordable housing shortage, mental health issues, and rising unemployment rates in post-pandemic America. Major contributing factors: affordable housing shortage. NYC's rental market is highly competitive, with a significant shortage of affordable housing. Many low-income individuals cannot afford even basic housing without assistance. Mental health and addiction. New York's homeless population includes a high proportion of individuals facing mental health challenges, addiction, or both. Impact of COVID-19. Job losses and economic downturns from COVID-19 had severe impacts on lower-income New Yorkers, pushing many to homelessness. City's response and limitations. New York City has responded by expanding shelters and introducing supportive housing programs. However, critics argue that these measures are insufficient and often inaccessible to those with the greatest needs. Number 2. Los Angeles. Los Angeles, with one of the largest homeless populations in the nation, has nearly 70,000 people experiencing homelessness as of 2024. The visible encampments in Skid Row and other neighborhoods have become a symbol of the city's housing crisis and economic disparity. Major contributing factors: housing affordability crisis. The median rent in Los Angeles has climbed to unaffordable levels for many, driving people into homelessness when they cannot keep up with increasing costs. Drug epidemic. Drug abuse, particularly with methamphetamine and opioids, has escalated homelessness in Los Angeles. Economic disparity. The gap between the wealthy and the impoverished in LA is vast, and high-income residents drive housing prices up further. City's response and challenges. Los Angeles has implemented initiatives like Proposition HHH, which aims to provide funding for homeless housing projects. However, challenges in project execution and community pushback have limited its effectiveness. The city continues to struggle to balance resources between immediate shelter needs and long-term housing solutions. Number 3. Seattle. Seattle is one of the fastest-growing cities in the U.S., yet it faces a severe homelessness crisis with an estimated 13,000 individuals experiencing homelessness. Known for its tech boom, Seattle's economic growth has led to significant increases in living costs, pricing out many long-time residents. Major contributing factors: rapid economic growth and gentrification. Tech companies like Amazon and Microsoft have driven Seattle's economy, but also led to rapid gentrification, pushing housing prices out of reach for many. Climate challenges. Seattle's wet, cold climate exacerbates the hardships faced by unsheltered homeless people. Mental health and substance abuse. Similar to other cities, mental health challenges and substance abuse remain a leading cause of homelessness. City's response and obstacles. Seattle has launched the Housing First initiative, focusing on providing stable housing before addressing other needs. However, Seattle's housing projects have often met delays, and rising real estate prices further complicate efforts to expand affordable housing. Number 4. San Diego. San Diego, with a homeless population of approximately 10,000, has seen growing encampments in urban areas. Despite its ideal climate, the city is grappling with rising numbers of unsheltered individuals who lack basic necessities. Major contributing factors: high living costs. San Diego's cost of living and rent prices are among the highest in the nation. Veterans. San Diego has a significant veteran population, and many homeless individuals are veterans struggling with PTSD and unemployment. Mental health crisis. Like other cities, San Diego's homeless population includes a high percentage of individuals facing mental health and addiction challenges. City's response and shortcomings. San Diego's initiatives include increasing shelter beds and services tailored for veterans. However, limited funding and a lack of affordable housing options hinder progress. Encampment sweeps, which have faced criticism, are among the more controversial strategies used. Number 5. San Jose. San Jose, the heart of Silicon Valley, has an estimated homeless population of around 7,000. Despite the wealth generated by the tech industry, many residents struggle to afford housing, and the city has seen significant increases in homelessness. Major contributing factors: tech boom and wealth inequality. The tech industry has raised the cost of living, creating stark wealth disparities and pricing out low-income families. Housing market constraints. San Jose faces a critical shortage of affordable housing, with limited construction of low-cost rental units. Mental health services shortage. A lack of accessible mental health services contributes to homelessness in San Jose, as individuals without support fall through the cracks. City's response and challenges. San Jose has invested in temporary shelters and supportive housing. However, these efforts struggle to keep up with the rising numbers. Zoning restrictions and high construction costs impede the city's ability to develop new affordable housing at a pace that matches demand. Number 6. Phoenix, Arizona. Phoenix has seen a steep rise in homelessness over recent years. According to the latest reports, Maricopa County, which includes Phoenix, has one of the fastest-growing homeless populations in the country. The region's recent growth has strained local housing markets, resulting in a shortage of affordable housing. Key contributing factors: extreme heat. With summer temperatures often exceeding 110 degrees Fahrenheit, Phoenix's homeless population is at high risk of heat-related illnesses and deaths. Housing shortage. Rapid population growth and rising real estate prices have led to a lack of affordable housing options for low-income residents. Insufficient social services. Limited funding for mental health and substance abuse services leaves many homeless individuals without the support they need. Impact on the community. Homelessness has a profound impact on Phoenix's public health and safety, particularly during summer when shelters struggle to accommodate the homeless population in extreme heat. The crisis strains local healthcare resources and law enforcement, both of which are called upon to address issues related to unsheltered individuals. Number 7. San Francisco, California. San Francisco's homelessness rate is among the highest in the United States. Known for its progressive policies, the city has invested heavily in social services, yet it continues to grapple with visible and entrenched homelessness, particularly in neighborhoods like the Tenderloin. Key contributing factors: high cost of living. San Francisco's real estate market is one of the most expensive in the country, making it nearly impossible for low-income individuals to afford housing. Substance use and mental health issues. A large portion of the city's homeless population struggles with mental health and addiction, which complicates efforts to provide long-term housing solutions. Gentrification. The tech boom has brought economic prosperity to some but has displaced many long-term residents, contributing to a rise in homelessness. Impact on the community. The homelessness crisis in San Francisco affects the city's public health, tourism, and safety. The visibility of homelessness in central areas has prompted both residents and businesses to call for more action, although effective solutions remain elusive. Number 8. Boston, Massachusetts. In Boston, homelessness is on the rise, particularly among families. While Boston has one of the most organized shelter systems in the nation, it is struggling to keep up with demand as housing prices continue to rise and affordable housing becomes scarce. Key contributing factors: rising rent and housing costs. Boston's rental prices have surged in recent years, putting housing out of reach for low-income individuals. Limited shelter space. Although Boston has a relatively robust shelter system, it lacks enough space to meet the needs of its growing homeless population. Income disparities. Widening income inequality has forced many low-income families into homelessness, as wages have not kept up with the city's high cost of living. Impact on the community. The homelessness crisis in Boston affects the city's healthcare, education, and social service systems. Emergency shelters are frequently full, and the visibility of homelessness has led to concerns over public health and safety. Number 9. Las Vegas, Nevada. Despite its image as a vibrant tourist destination, Las Vegas has a significant homelessness problem. The city is home to a large unsheltered homeless population, many of whom live in tunnels or temporary encampments away from the public eye. Key contributing factors: tourist economy and transient population. Las Vegas attracts a transient population, some of whom become homeless due to job loss or financial struggles. Affordable housing shortages. Las Vegas has seen an increase in housing prices, making it difficult for low-income residents to find stable, affordable housing. Limited mental health services. Nevada ranks low in mental health resources, leaving many homeless individuals without adequate support. Impact on the community. Homelessness affects both local residents and tourists in Las Vegas, with many homeless individuals visible in public areas. This has implications for public health, safety, and the city's tourism industry, which relies on a clean and welcoming environment. Number 10. Chicago, Illinois. Chicago has one of the largest homeless populations in the Midwest, and the city faces unique challenges due to its severe winter weather. Homelessness in Chicago is particularly visible in the downtown area, and demand for shelter space surges during the winter months. Key contributing factors: seasonal challenges. Chicago's cold winters make homelessness especially dangerous, with individuals at risk of frostbite and hypothermia. Affordable housing crisis. Rising rent and stagnant wages have pushed many residents to the brink of homelessness. Substance use and mental health issues. A significant portion of Chicago's homeless population struggles with mental health issues, complicating efforts to find permanent housing solutions. Impact on the community. The homelessness crisis in Chicago has led to public safety concerns, especially during extreme weather events. The city's shelters and social services are often overwhelmed, and residents are calling for more resources to address the root causes of homelessness. Common causes of homelessness across the 10 cities. While each city faces unique challenges, several common factors drive homelessness across Phoenix, San Francisco, Boston, Las Vegas, and Chicago. Economic inequality and housing costs. A common factor across all 5 cities is the high cost of housing relative to income levels. This disparity is exacerbated by a lack of affordable housing and a shrinking middle class, which forces many to the fringes of the housing market. Mental health and substance abuse. Mental health and addiction are central issues that all 5 cities confront. The lack of accessible and affordable mental health care leaves many homeless individuals without needed support. Substance abuse, especially opioids and methamphetamines, further complicates efforts to stabilize these individuals. Limited funding and bureaucratic hurdles. Bureaucratic delays, restricted budgets, and fragmented policies hinder the effectiveness of homelessness initiatives across cities. Federal and state funding often falls short of the demand for affordable housing and comprehensive homeless services. Key trends and challenges. Rising numbers. The overall U.S. homeless population increased by approximately 12% from 2022 to 2023, marking a significant shift after previous declines. Unsheltered versus sheltered. Cities like Los Angeles and Seattle report high percentages of unsheltered individuals compared to cities like New York and Boston, where most homeless individuals are sheltered. Economic factors. High housing costs and economic inequality are common drivers of homelessness across these cities. This ongoing crisis highlights the urgent need for comprehensive strategies addressing both immediate shelter needs and long-term solutions such as affordable housing development and support services for mental health and addiction. Conclusion. So, guys, this was the homelessness crisis alarm in America's largest cities. Hope you will like it and appreciate it. The homelessness crisis in the United States has escalated dramatically in recent years, with Phoenix, San Francisco, Boston, Las Vegas, and Chicago among the hardest-hit cities. Despite each city's unique economic and social environment, they all face challenges from rising homelessness, an issue affecting not just those without homes, but also the broader community. Addressing homelessness in these cities is a complex task requiring urgent and sustained attention from both local authorities and the federal government. This video explores the causes, impacts, and potential solutions to the homelessness crisis in these 10 metropolitan areas. Make sure you subscribe to the channel and press the bell icons for latest upcoming travel videos. Bye-bye. See you.